Welcome back to Science with Georgia Season 2. And as you can see, this episode, we have swapped out the test tubes and beakers and we're getting our hands dirty and making an insect hotel. You might be thinking, what on earth is that and why do we need them? Australia has a bit of a reputation for being home to a lot of things that can kill you. And I think fair enough. We do actually have a lot of things that can kill you. Some of them are insects, but insects are such an important part of our ecosystem and we need to be kinder to them and we also need to protect them. A way to get more of them into your garden and make them feel more welcome is by making them a little house, a little hotel that they can live in. So, what you need is all stuff that you can find around the house to make the base or the container of our insect hotel. This is actually the middle part of a soft drink bottle. So basically just get any plastic bottle you can find, cut it into 3 or 4 pieces and use one of these middle cylinders. Okay, so we've got this. All the other stuff is things that you can find in your garden. You want to keep it as natural as possible. You want sturdy things, nothing like paper or something that's going to be ruined as soon as there's a bit of rain. But you also want things with like nooks and crannies that the bugs can kind of be comfortable in. So we've got some sticks, we've got some bark and dried leaves, also some empty toilet rolls. So you can take them off, the top of your toilet and make them into this insect hotel. And that's about it. We've got some string and sticky tape if you want to hang it up, but honestly, you can just put it in the ground in your garden as well. Let's get started. So we're just going to take the container here and pretty much we're just going to start filling the container. So I'll start with the toilet rolls. I've got them kind of in here and then we'll go put some sticks in. Got some bark in here and put that in there. The important thing is just to have a whole lot of nooks and crannies in there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the thing. The insects won't mind. They'll just be happy to have a little warm place to curl up in, have a little bit of a rest. The great thing about this is a whole bunch of insects can utilize this. So bees have been absolutely put under the pump the last few years. We have very nearly, as humankind, eradicated them, but they're coming good now. They are strong little creatures and sometimes they need a rest from pollinating. So they find just little nooks and crannies like this, just have a little bit of a rest. You've got things like ladybugs who can lay their eggs in a warm place like this. Spiders can hang out here. And you can do any kind of container you like, by the way. It doesn't have to be a plastic bottle. I've seen people carve out milk bottles, the front of milk bottles, and make little houses out of that. You can add things like pine cones and moss, pretty much anything that's in your local environment because you don't want the insects to be too shocked. You want it to kind of mimic what's already in the garden and what's already in the environment around them. So if you don't have a garden, for example, I live in a unit. What I would do is I'd go down to my local park or even just like the houses out on the street and see if there's trees or leaves or sticks down there on the street. I think that's pretty good. I'd like to decorate it some more. While I'm doing that, I thought I'd try out some comedy. So I've been practicing all year. I thought, what could make Science with Georgia better? And the answer is a lot of things. So I thought I could bring some funny, some comedy. And I've got a whole bunch of bug-related jokes to share with you that I definitely made up myself. What did the bee say to the other bee who just moved house? Maybe they moved into this insect hotel. We should throw you a house swarming party. This one's my favorite. A kind of illegal joke, shall we say, for any lawyers in the room. You need to sign this affidavit. Hang on. So you've got this. It kind of looks good. Nothing's falling out at the moment. Well, that's kind of how you make it. Mine's pretty brown, but like I said, I think if you add some moss or some decorations, I've also got some signs that say Bug Motel, no vacancy. So that's very fun. I'm going to stick these on as well. Just so the bugs, they know what they're walking into. Anything like that. Bug Motel. And there you have it. Put this in your garden. Oh, you can also hang it up if you want. This is especially good if you haven't got a garden. And you've just got like a balcony or something. Perfect. You got a bug hotel. Oh. Enjoy. All right, so there you have it. That is the Bug Motel. And I thought I would end on a particularly horrifying bug fact that I found out this week. For every human on Earth, there are 1.4 billion insects. Sounds like a start of a terrible horror movie, but it's important that we make lots of motels for the billions and billions of bugs. Enjoy! Happy building!